Hello friends, I'm Navina and I'm going to read you another story from the March 1982 issue of Chandamama. A Minister's Wit. Pushpapur and Chandanpur were two neighboring kingdoms. There prevailed a friendly relation between the two. Once Jayaketu, the king of Pushpapur, invited Simhaketu, the king of Chandanpur. Simhaketu duly arrived, but he brought with him a large army. He camped outside the city. Jayaketu did not object to this because he knew that this was Simhaketu's practice. The two kings sat for playing chess. Jayaketu, the host, was a master in the art of chess playing. He defeated Simhaketu several times. He was of the opinion that a game was a game and nobody need take any offense at being defeated in a game. Simhaketu, however, was a proud king. He easily felt offended. After he was defeated thrice, Simhaketu got up and suddenly said, "I must return home instantly." It had been too late for Jayaketu to realize how annoyed his guest had become. Simhaketu left in a huff and ordered his soldiers to plunder the city of Pushpapur. The army of Pushpapur was not prepared for such a turn of events. Simhaketu's soldiers did much damage to the city before departing. This news reached the other kings. They felt disgusted with Simhaketu's conduct, but they kept quiet. It was because Simhaketu had a powerful army. One of the kings to feel disturbed about Simhaketu's attitude was King Vijay of Kanakgarh. He was to convene a Swayamvar for his daughter's marriage. All the eligible kings were to be invited. The princess was to choose her bridegroom from them. The issue was whether Simhaketu should be invited or not. If he is not invited, he was bound to get angry and harm Kanakgarh. If he is invited but not chosen by the princess, he was bound to feel humiliated and do no less harm. "My lord, leave the matter to me. Send Simhaketu the usual invitation," proposed King Vijay's minister. The king had a great faith in his minister's ability. He did as advised by him. On the eve of the Swayamvar, Simhaketu reached Kanakgarh with a large army. King Vijay received him cordially, but he felt uneasy at his guest bringing an army. His spies told him that Simhaketu had instructed his army to plunder Kanakgarh at a hint from him. The Swayamvar began. The princess was led to the hall by her maids. She put her garland around the neck of Prince Chandrasen of Ratnapur. The assembly of princes, as expected, applauded her choice, but Simhaketu sat fuming, his fists clenched. He was about to whisper some instruction to his chief bodyguard, who stood behind him, when King Vijay's minister began speaking. Addressing the royal assembly, he said, "Our noble guests, we are most grateful to you for your gracious participation in this function. It speaks of your high culture that you accepted the decision of our princess with goodwill and courtesy. However, our special thanks are due to King Simhaketu. Now, there is no harm in our disclosing why he had come prepared with an army. Had any of our guests, out of his disappointment, acted against us, he would have come to our rescue. He had kept his plan a secret even from us. But we had this information from some special source. We are proud to have him as a friend and a well-wisher like him." The assembly applauded again. All looked at Simhaketu with appreciation. Simhaketu displayed an embarrassed smile and returned the greetings of others. They all departed the same day. King Vijay congratulated his minister for his excellent wit. Thank you.